Good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery, IIMFL, and Smart Money Alliance. We get together most Mondays through Fridays at this time, 8 o'clock Central on Zoom to talk about what's new, what's happening, success stories, and such. This is our daily Zoom webinar for our distribution partners. We have affiliates, we have financial literacy educators, branch managers that are going to be running incubators in their own markets, and then joint venture partners. We will not have a Zoom tomorrow because I'll be traveling. So with that being said, nothing has changed. You know, people always kind of get onto us when things change. Nothing has changed. Back in 2016, we formed a nonprofit. I think it was the spring of 2016, and I think it was September of 2016 when we received our 501c3 designation for a nonprofit called Business Credit Literacy Initiative, BCLI for short. And we started with the very specific focus of helping improve knowledge and awareness of business credit as a strategy for raising capital. Frankly, everything else that we've done from that has been an expansion or an extrapolation of that. But some of you, I don't think, knew, and I felt that we probably should disclose to you, BCLI continues to exist. Used to be based in St. Louis. Now it's based here in our offices in Mineola. And we have been administering a grant-subsidized program for years. Maybe you knew about this, maybe not. But I want to give you a quick overview of what it is, how the client benefits, and then I'm going to wrap up with how it can make a significant benefit to you, how you can monetize it. And it may not be quite so apparent, so hear me through. Okay, so I have the new flyer here, and it's posted up on the BCLI website. So if we go to businesscreditliteracy.org, the homepage is here. We click on the $99 business credit program. Again, this isn't a new page. It's been on there for years. Probably could be refreshed a little bit, but nonetheless, it's there. And so just so you know, there's an educational YouTube there and then the flyer. But let's go back to the flyer because it's probably the better document to work off of. Okay, so what is this? This is a grant-subsidized program that's almost free for small businesses to help them build their business credit profile, but that's all that it is. So it's narrow in its focus. However, it's very effective and it's an incredible value. So let's talk a little bit more. Who should participate? Entrepreneurs who are seeking to build business credit and funding for their business, regardless of personal credit scores, even if pre-launch or startup. Our innovative $99 business credit building program provides a results-oriented solution to assist entrepreneurs and small business owners in getting business credit for their EIN that's not linked to their social security number. We can help them get approved, even if they can't qualify for a business loan, even if they have no cash flow, even if they have no collateral. Now, it's not too good to be true. It is a single $99 payment. There's no strings attached. It's not 99 plus something else or 99 with some fine print. It's really a $2,500 program, $2,500, and the grant covers $2,401. So the participant pays $99. We made the choice not to waive the entire cost because we think it's healthy that the participant has some skin in the game, which is $99. We'll talk more about this and we'll talk about the benefit to you in a second. So again, we restate that we've been around since 2016. We are a member of the Money Smart Alliance, which was developed by the FDIC, promoted by the SBA. We were exclusively selected to develop and administer this program. What's included? We're going to help them build their profile so they're eligible for adding business credit, because you can't just start applying for business credit if you've not made sure that the profile is accurate and complete. And so that's, for instance, going on to Dun & Bradstreet, making sure that the name, the address, the industry code, those details are correct. We help them activate their profile with Dun & Bradstreet, and you see free, 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 free. In other words, it's included in the $99. We'll help them get their DUNS number if they need that. We have business credit analysts. All of our business credit analysts are either veterans or current military, in the sense that they're National Guardsmen or women or reservists. And so that's one of the reasons we got the grant, was we're providing kind of a return to work opportunity for veterans. Now, we're not talking to you about becoming a business credit analyst, but the point is that each participant in the program will be assigned a business credit analyst. They'll have weekly calls helping them navigate through the process. And so if you want to get down to kind of the pitch, it's here in the bottom right-hand corner. Access to $250,000 in business credit, including business credit cards like the MasterCard, which we've talked about before, up to $10,000 credit limit, even for startups, helping them get store business cards, revolving accounts, fleet credit. We've talked many times about auto vehicle financing under the EIN. My company vehicle's outside and it's under the EIN, doesn't report on personal credit. And then, of course, having strong business credit makes sense because many sources of capital look at business credit, maybe not exclusively, but as part of the underwriting criteria, and that includes SBA loans. Now, of course, there's more to getting an SBA loan than just having great business credit, of course. So that's what we've been offering, what we do offer, and I just wanted to make it more aware to you, and now I'm going to make it hopefully more relevant to you. So why would you care about this? Number one is that we do a revenue share with you, 50-50. So if you want to promote this, and again, I'm going to talk to you in a moment about more reasons you probably will want to, then you'll collect the $99 from them. You'll keep half, you'll submit half to us, and you'll submit it via Zelle or MoneyGram preferably. And I emailed you all of that this morning. So you make $50. Now there's two ways you can look at that. You could say, so I'm spending much less than an hour. I'm bringing on a client, helping them with this credible program, and I made $50. So I just made $50 or more per hour. Some of you will say, that's a pretty good gig. I don't know where else I can go make $50 an hour, ethically and legally. Or the other perspective is, well, only $50, that's not worth my time. But what you have to understand is now you've created well, first of all, you got a great door opener, right? This is something that we can start conversations so easily with small businesses and or key influencers. So that's bullet number one of why this should be very relevant to you, is it's a great, great, great door opener. I don't know you could have a better door opener, because every small business should care about their business credit. Most of them don't know much about business credit building. Very few of them have optimized business credit. And again, as we talked about, you can be involved with educating them. And there's a YouTube video here. It's a little bit dated, but it talks about that. So door opener would be reason number one. Sure, the $50, I guess, to a smaller extent would be reason number two. You should care about this. Reason number three is, again, once you have that client relationship, then you can most likely start to explore other problems that client has that you might be able to assist with. So for example, we have 108, 109 financial literacy educators. Our financial literacy educators typically love doing FNAs. FNAs are called financial needs analysis. And that's just a relaxed conversation where you sit down in person or virtually and review with the individual what their financial goals and dreams are and how well they're positioned. To no surprise, most people are not on track for where they want to be. Well, the financial needs analysis is a very relaxed, casual way to identify that and then to be able to help them get on track. And so our financial literacy educators are always looking for prospects to do financial needs analysis, because most often what will happen from that, well, only one of three things can happen. When you've done a financial needs analysis with someone, they can either become a client. So you set up a smart money plan, usually an IUL, and we talked about we're using AIG for that now. So that provides asset protection as well as cash growth. So that's one outcome of a financial needs analysis. Another is they might actually join your team, right? They might actually become a sub-affiliate or a sub-agent of yours. Now they're out replicating the model. They're getting paid. We're helping people, and you're getting overrides. So that's the second possible scenario. The third is they say, no, I'm not interested in building my business credit, but I know someone else that is. And so if you're good at asking for referrals, that's the third scenario. So let's summarize. Almost every small business owner needs stronger business credit. They just don't know how to get it, or they don't want to pay the exorbitant prices commonly charged. So now you have a solution to that. Once you've enrolled them in that, you've made $50 profit. You collect the 99, keep half, send us half. But instead of paying for leads, you're essentially getting paid to prospect now, because now you can go ahead and we'll take care of the implementation of the business credit program. You don't need to worry about that. But now you've got a client relationship, right? So now you schedule a call or a meeting or Zoom with them, and now you do a financial needs analysis and better understand what's going on in their larger perspective, both business and personal. And only three different outcomes can come from that. They either become a client because they realize that they're not on track and you can help them with asset protection and cash accumulation, or they could become a distribution partner on your team, or you could get referrals from them. You could ask, hey, do you belong to a chamber? Do you go to church? Do you belong to any organization? Any of those can open the door for affinity relationships. So again, let's take a couple minutes and answer questions that any of you have about the $99 business credit building program. We're going to have a short training today because I need to leave the office. We won't have training tomorrow, but I wanted to make sure that you're aware of this. So this can be a low cost entry point, and it can be a great door opener. All right, so we got a lot of great minds on the webinar today. Annette, Anthony, Barry, Brian, Christopher, Clarissa, Kwong, Daniel, Eric, Galaxy, James, Joseph, Madison, Robert, Tony, Tony with the I, Tony with the Y, Will, and others. And so hit me with your questions or concerns about this. So, hit me with your questions or concerns. Type it into Q&A, please, and we'll respond. If you're thinking the question, probably others are as well. But anytime someone comes to us and says, man, I need some leads. Well, this is the great way to break the ice with leads, because we've shown you a number of ways to get leads list, including newly formed businesses, right? Every LLC, C Corp, S Corp, and DBA across the country is part of the database. We've showed you how to do that. How to find those? Well, then you need to reach out to them. This is probably one of the better door openers you could have with them. All right, so we got some questions. So Tony asked, how do we enroll clients? So I emailed it out, but I know it was early. So you'll make the pitch, Tony. You'll close them, which means you're going to collect the $99 from them. The $99 is referenced on the flyer. The $99 is referenced here on the web page, but you're going to close them. So if you want to offer this, you're going to close the client, which means they're going to pay you the $99, and then you're going to submit their name, their information here, put in a message, and you'd say, I, Tony, collected 99 from client on 10/28/2020 and forwarded half via, and you can send it via Zelle or MoneyGram are the two preferred ways that we've talked about. Also on 10/28. So essentially you collect the 99, you keep half, you send the other half to us. drop their information in here. Of course, put your name of Tony referred them. And so then we'll implement the client. You have no further responsibilities from the business credit perspective, but now you've got a relationship with that small business owner. You can schedule a financial needs analysis, and only good things can happen from that. So that's the answer to Tony's question. Robert says, wow, thank you. It's a big deal. And again, it's been around since 2016. However, I just don't know that you had top of mind awareness of it. Anthony asked, how do affiliates get paid? You really need to be a financial literacy educator if you're going to be collecting money from clients. We need to do that background check. So we can get the background check done, and then this would be an available arrow in your quiver. So I would say if you're an affiliate, let's match you up to a financial literacy educator, because just to protect ourselves, if you're collecting money on behalf of us for one of our programs, let's make sure the background check is done so we don't get embarrassed with any skeletons in the closet that might come up. Okay, Robert, yep, we can work on that. Joseph asked, is this a lead into the other programs? Well, sure. I mean, you can keep it simple or you can make it complicated. It's really up to you, Joseph. You know, this is a valid standalone program that is available and has been available. And frankly, we, without any effort on our behalf, we get more leads from this than we do anything else. Now, certainly you could try to pivot them from this into the access to capital or capital ready if you wanted to. That's a more advanced strategy, but this is certainly a great door opener. Okay, Tony asks, is the EIN business credit build, which we're talking about here, the same deliverables as the incubator? Absolutely not. So thank you for asking that, Tony. That's my mistake if I left that. You know, it's much different. What happens in the incubator, right? We're providing them a commercial address. We're providing them a business phone number and a phone system at no charge. We're providing them a website and so forth. And so the incubator is the turnkey solution to provide all those credibility factors. An incubator is much different than the $99 business credit build program. So sorry for any confusion on that. All right, who else has any questions that we need to cover today? Again, I need to excuse myself early. I've got an appointment to get to, be traveling, and we will not have this webinar tomorrow on Thursday. At this point, we plan to have it on Friday as long as travel schedules go okay. So with that being said, anyone else have any questions, comments, concerns we need to cover on the $99 business credit building program, what it does, how it works? We've shown you where on the business credit literacy page, where it sits. We've shown you where the YouTube video is. We've shown you where the flyer is and where you submit clients. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Look forward to talking to you again on Friday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.